Hello, Warndorf. It's Mr. Moyer here. Wanted to check in with you on our egg project. We have had 34 eggs here in the incubator now. I'm going to say they're from 3 different days, starting on the 7th of April, and then there's some from the 8th, and then some from the 9th. My son and I went through and we checked them tonight for the first time to just see where they are, and out of the 34, it looks like 31 of them are developing. So 31 of them could potentially develop into chicks, either chickens or ducks. So I want to show you one of the eggs. This is actually a duck egg, and like I said, this is called candling the egg. So it's kind of like putting a flashlight underneath so we can look inside the egg a little bit better. And as I'm candling there, you can see that dark red spot in the middle. That's actually the development of the head of the chick, and this is the egg that I'm holding here for you is actually one of the ducks. So that's the head, and then those like veiny things coming off all over are the development of the rest of the body. So one of those areas will develop into a wing, another area will develop into the legs. So that's all splitting off from that central part of the head there of the egg there. So one of the things that's kind of neat about this development is 6 days ago when this one started developing, it all started from what we refer to as one cell, and then that one cell split into 2, then the 2 split into 4, 4 to 8 to 16 to 32 to 64. So as it starts splitting, it really starts to develop in a much quicker rate. So where we are just seeing, I'm going to say, what kind of looks like a spider web inside these eggs now, in another week when we look, you'll actually see what really is starting to resemble a chick. So I'm going to pick up another one here, and I'll actually pick up a chicken one. So this one again was from the 8th, and we'll see how good this one is. This one you can't see quite as well. It's a little bit of a darker egg. There is a spider web effect in there. As well, kind of right there in the center, you can see the redder spot. Let me find another one here. Okay. There you can see kind of right at the bottom is the dark red spot of the head. It's definitely easier to see in the phone picture here with the duck eggs, since they're a little bit whiter and a little bit clearer. So I'll pick up another duck egg here. Like I said, in the duck egg, it's real obvious of where that red dot is in the middle. Now, just to show you on one that's not developing at all, and how you can tell that it's not developing, is when you look into one that's not developing, you can basically, you see nothing. You might see a big spot floating around. That's just the yolk of the egg, but there's not that spider web effect of the chicken development. And what the yolk is for is the yolk actually is what gives the chick nourishment as it's growing inside the egg there. So that's kind of the food for the chicks as they're developing. So again, I'll check in with you in about another week, and there will be a lot more to see at that point. Some of the eggs probably will stop developing in that amount of time. Very seldom do you have all the chicks hatch that started to develop, but based on what I'm seeing here right now, the fact that we have 31 out of 34, it looks like we should have a pretty good hatch. I will talk to you guys later. See ya.